This is episode 3 of Telling the Entrepreneur Story. The person we are speaking to today is someone who started their business at home as a chef, and now she has been able to open 3 outlets to her name. This is going to be a very interesting story that I want you to listen to. Let's get those credits rolling.
Hi there, my name is Hodiah Chepchirchir. I'm the owner of Chepchikoni, which is a Kenyan food franchise by a 26-year-old.
How did you start your business?
I started my business first of all because I was employed and I was feeling like I'm not using my potential. I discovered a niche which is bachelors, single guys who work and don't have time to cook, even single women, and I started cooking for them in their homes. So basically my business started as a service, so there was no much capital, only transport for going to my client's place. And yeah, that's how I started. And with time now grew and started cooking from my house. And then demand was a lot. Then I opened my first baby. Then now I have 3.
So I want you to take us back to the very first time you were looking for your very first client. How did you get your first client?
So my first client got me. I didn't get him. So I was thinking along those lines, and then he just tags me on Facebook. He's called Eric Kasamba and says, "Hi Chef, have you ever thought about cooking for bachelors? We are so lazy, we eat a lot of takeout, we grow fat, blah, blah, blah. So can you do that?" I'm like, "Sure, I've been thinking along those lines." He's like, "Come, we try." He lives in Thika. So I panada a mat for 50 bob because I was staying along Thika Road and went to his place. I had written for him ingredients and everything. He got everything. So I just went and cooked for him. And that's how I got my first client.
What are some of the mistakes that you made while doing your business, and what did you learn?
One of the mistakes I was doing the first times, I was having founder's syndrome, whereby I want to do everything for myself. And when you want to do everything for yourself, fine, you give it your best, but you slow down your business because you need help so you can finish quickly and move on to the next client. So I had founder's syndrome, I think, for about 6 months. And that is when I brought a helper on board and he was helping me around. So I think that's majorly the first mistake I made. Also, sometimes I would not ask clients for down payment. So you go work and then now when you leave, it becomes drama paying you. So I've learned things like down payment, everything are very important, and of course professional.
What is one thing that you feel has helped you to get to where you are?
Number 1, consistency. Oh, no, sorry, excuse me. Number 1 is God. I love God. I trust in Him. Everything that happens to me, I believe it's His purpose, even when things are not going my way. So trusting in God. Number 2 has been consistency. I've been consistent even on those days I feel like I can't do this anymore. Wake up, because I'm also a content creator. Wake up, do content, still deliver to my clients. And that consistency has made my clients reliable on me. And now they're able to count on me all the time and refer me. They're like, "Hey, you want food? There's this chick called Chef. She'll cook for you anytime." Also, another thing is being reliable. Not those people, "Can you cook for me tomorrow? Oh, this is short notice." No. I don't know what I'll use to say that, but something like that. Another thing that has also helped me is not being afraid to dream big. Like, I've not been scared to dream big and want more for my business. From the word go, like right now, I've opened a 3rd baby and it has a rustic feel and theme. Trust you me, 3 years ago, 2017 October, when Chepchikoni was just starting, I knew in my head and I used to tell God, when you give me a restaurant, I want it to have a rustic feel. I want it to have books, and that's exactly what I have right now. And I believe it's going to be the thing for all the branches. So don't be afraid to dream big. God is just like that friend of yours seated here listening to you. And you're there selling yourself short, telling God, "Oh, this will be too much. This smaller thing is better." No, dream big. Tell Him about it and He's going to do something about it.
What would you advise people who want to get into business, first of all, and then this kind of a business? What would you advise them?
Food business. Stop giving excuses. Start with what you have where you are. People will believe in you and support you. Another thing, once you decide what you're doing, shut your ears, stop listening to noise and focus. Align yourself with people along the same. If you're, for example, selling baby clothes, make friends who are selling. Stop looking at them as your competitors. These are people who are helping you. You're growing a big, like I feel now, in Kenya, food is growing like India because people are coming together, sharing ideas, having meetups for foodies. So don't be afraid. Always be willing to learn. more about your business. Stop just sitting there with your ideas. The world is growing. Social media is making the world grow, and even social media is the future of marketing. So enlighten yourself. Google a lot of things. In terms of recipes, don't just stick to, if you're in food business, don't just stick to the normal mchele beef. Enlighten yourself. Learn more recipes. Sit down, play with ingredients, mess up, choma vitu, toss it away, jaribu kuua hiyo harufu. Tomorrow it will be better. Just try and learn more. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop being in that place whereby you're saying, mi nauza tu hii, sitaki expand, itakuwa stressful, itakuwa nini. For example, if you're selling baby clothes, okay, I'm talking about babies. Is God trying to pass a message? If you're selling baby clothes, don't limit. You can get toys, add shoes, add even baby shower themes, those things, grow. Like stop locking your mind to something, and most importantly, create a relationship with God. When you put God as the center of your everything, He guides you. Even when you sleep, you will dream about things. I cannot tell you the number of times I've dreamt about recipes. Like I sleep and I see this is being put with this, and tomorrow literally when I wake up I do that. So God is everything for me.
As you've gotten to a place like this, what do you see, where do you see the brand going in the next 2 or 3 years?
Next 2 or 3 years, I want, as I've said, this is a Kenyan franchise. I want to have branches all over the country doing the same food, and I want to do it a little bit different. I develop recipes. I perfect recipes in my kitchen at home, and then I come and put them in my kitchen. So my thing is, in a few years' time, I want to have a very cute menu with Kenyan themes. Like yesterday, I was telling a friend, there's a language called Kenyanese. The way people say, me, I am. I don't know if you know that. We name foods with such names like me, I am. Like now we have a few foods named. We have Mayomi, there's food called Mayomi, there's food called Carry Me Away, there's food called Will You Marry Me? So something like that. Developed recipes with things that Kenyans love. And put Kenya on the map, because why not? Yeah.
I want you to shout out a few people who've helped your brand get to where it is, and just say thank you back to some of those people.
Okay, I want to shout out first of all my mentor. I have a mentor who runs a thing called Kami's Army. She's been my mentor. Like from the day I started, she got me my first Hodiah gas. She's always been there for me. Those days I want to give up, she comes, hangs out with me, talks to me. She's been so supportive. Even now, she has input a lot, finances, everything to this business of mine, and I'm so grateful. Number 2, I'm grateful for my mom. Oh my God, she has been even those days I was starting when she was not sure, she's like, sasa huyu ni kazi tutamtafutia ama tuache follow dreams zake. She was patient with me. Faith kidogo hakuwa nayo 100, but she was like, you're doing this, I'm supporting you. Gets me cute table mats, sufurias. I think I have a support system of a few friends of mine. They're called my support system. Watajijua too. Thank you so much for everything. I'm very grateful. You guys, when I'm feeling low, you come pick me up, encourage me. You help me around the kitchen and everything. And I'm so grateful. And most of all, I'm thankful to my clients. I've been cooking food we'll eat, food have eaten. So I'm grateful. My clients have kept me going. They've challenged me to be better. Those corrections of Chep, the food today at this branch wasn't good, I really appreciate, because they make me want to be better. Those comments of, hey, today the food was great, they just keep me going, and hey, tomorrow I'm going to the kitchen to do magic. So I'm very grateful to those people. And number 1, which I want to say is the last, because it's very important, it needs a lot of time, is I'm so grateful to God. If you've not put God as the center of your everything, it's all vanity. Nothing will go as you desire and everything. God has been faithful. He has walked with me. He has surprised me. He has put hope in me. Bad things have happened to me, and when I see the end results like this branch, it all makes sense why so many other things have happened to me, good and bad. So I'm so grateful. And just to motivate all entrepreneurs out there, keep going, don't give up, keep pushing. Start with what you have, believe in yourself, surround yourself with people who share the same vision as you, and be your greatest cheerleader. Don't drag yourself down. These things of telling yourself, I can't afford, I can't do this, I can't start, cut that. You're your biggest cheerleader, If you're doing a food business, when you pita KFC, tell yourself, me, I'm going to do a KFC of my own. Stop limiting yourself to you just want to have like a small business. Dream big and work towards that big. Bye.
Thank you, Chep, for sharing your story. And if you'd like to visit any of her places, I'll place contacts in the description below. If you want to watch episode 1 and 2 of the Entrepreneur Story, check them on the screen now. I'll see you in the next one.